This is a director's commentary from B1 Group 5. I'm Kel, and I was the editor of the video, and I was also the male character who acted in the video.
I'm Sam, and I was a cameraman for this music video.
I'm Trishana. I'm the director, and
Just carry on.
I was also responsible for the plot.
I'm Laddie, and I was a co-director, and now I'm going to talk about the equipment. The tripod that we use this year are more efficient and, easier to handle. Although it's more heavier, but it's also steady, so it makes the shot look better.
This year we used the Canon 1100D to make our music video. This Canon is a DSLR camera, which means you can capture shots in more detail and quality, as you can change features such as the depth of field. It's also HD and has more defined color pattern than the regular Canon Ligrea.
We used a stabilizer for the Canon most of the time because it worked well with the kind of shots that we planned. The stabilizer helped us in scenes where the tripod could not be used, but it kept the shots looking smooth.
Moving on from the editing, and back to me. Basically, I use Sony Vegas Pro HD Platinum 11. This helped us a lot because of the range of different effects and transitions that it has in contrast to Final Cut Pro. I mainly used the brightness and contrast effects, which helped the lighting and gave it a more vibrant look in the mise-en-scène. However, I also used film burns as a layer over these clips, which we first see in the first 2 seconds of the video, and this eventually gave it a polished look and made the cutting transitions look smoother. I then added some text, which we saw at the start of the video, which is the title of the music video and the artist name, as it made it look more professional. As the video begins, we are introduced to the setting, which is a restaurant. I filtered these opening clips with the brightness and contrast effects, but I also added the color corrector tool to bring out aspects such as the lighting and give it a vibrant look in the mise-en-scène. However, I also used film burns as a layer over these clips, which we first see in the first 2 seconds of the video, and this eventually gave it a polished look and made the cutting transitions look smoother. I then added some text, which is the title of the music video and artist name, as it made it look more professional.
After this scene, we are introduced to the studio performance elements of the video, which was filtered in black and white. The black and white effect was used to contribute to the symbolism within the video. We wanted to reflect that the male character is telling the story after he had died, and therefore these scenes connote the death of the male character. When we were recording the shot at 29 seconds, shallow focus was used on the background, but as the two characters were introduced, this changed to deep focus to highlight their entrance. This also represents and reflects the leading female's vision, as she doesn't notice the couple at first. However, as the couple enter, we edited it through jump cuts, which cut to the pace of the video.
Another symbolic effect that we used at 50 seconds was the mirror effect, right about here. The mirror effect, which I did purposely to give the appearance of a ghost or a supernatural being moving, but it also amplifies the lyrics, which says break up, and the image splits into two, and it also symbolizes the breakdown of the relationship. I used the film burn at 1 minute 30 seconds into the video, which reflects the lyrics when the sun goes down and slowly fades into black, symbolizing a sunset, and sunsets normally symbolize things coming to an end. We chose to add the text 2 days later after the phone call scene to show a passage of time before the interlude, so it gives the clarity for the audience to understand the transition of time.
At 1 minute 59 seconds, we used the slow motion effect to capture the tension in the room, and it flowed well with the interlude music. We used the fast motion effect to show the argument intensifying and represented the characters being in a verbal battle, and this is why we circled around the characters. 2 minutes 45 seconds into the video, we are introduced to the breakdown scene of the female character, just after the male character has left. We chose to have the female character sitting on the bed in a distraught state. As she lifts her head up, We layered the clips and duplicated them 3 times to symbolize that she was heartbroken and her psychological stability had deteriorated. However, this also exaggerates the irrationality of her thoughts. As the scene progresses, we used additional techniques such as turning the clips upside down, which represented the character's thoughts that her world had been turned upside down. This outlines the negative effect that a man's actions can have on a woman. After this, at 2 minutes 52 seconds, we layered the clips and slowly zoomed in to give the impression that the character felt trapped and belittled in her own world. She was emotionally sinking into depression, and this made the audience empathize with her. We feel that this shot was successful in conveying her feelings and emotions.
3 minutes 5 seconds, which was the transformation scene. We used jump cuts to portray a passage of time, and we cut it to the pace of the music and made it so that it was in time with the lyrics, because this highlights her intentions to amplify the lyrics in the, This whole scene is one of the most significant scenes because it illustrates the deeper meaning of the song and as well as the deeper meaning of the video that we have created. And at 4 minutes 26 seconds, which is about there, 4 minutes 26 seconds into the video, which is the dinner scene, we use jump cuts again, which are in time with the lyrics, why are you standing there with your face screwed up? This denoted her eagerness to proceed with the dinner in order to fulfill her goals of seeking revenge. Furthermore, 4 minutes and 52 seconds after the poisoning had taken effect on the male character, we used a POV shot of him looking at his partner, which gave an insight to his distorted vision and displays who is now in power. We edited this shot by layering the clips, blurring them and slowing them down so that it illustrates the lyrics, could you be more phony, and the way you look should be a sin. This contrasts to the earlier scenes when the man was in power and did not appreciate her partner, and now that the tables have turned, it has led to his demise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's B1 Group 5, and that's our director's commentary, and yeah.